morning, everybody. My name is Warden, and I will be your host for tonight's entertainment. I am very tired. I finally managed to get the essentia sorting system up and running, though I am lacking the necessary filtered essentia tubes to continue this all the way down. As you can see, however, it's a very simple design. This one was not invented by me. I searched for hours to try and find the original creator of this design, and I could not find anything. So if any of you know who originally made this type of design for automatic essentia sorting, please let me know so that I can credit them. As for how it works, you just take your essentia buffers, make sure that it is red on this side of the tube and not this side. You do this all the way down, and as essentia is pumped through the system, it will go down these buffers, and if it matches the filter on either side of the essentia ribs, as I like to call them, then it will flow down that set of essentia tubes into the necessary jars. Otherwise, it will continue moving on all the way down to the bottom here, where if it doesn't currently match any known jars, it will flow into the overflow jar, which will be over here. As you can see, I have the primal aspects up front. I always like to have the primal aspects up front. And you can organize these in any way, shape, or form you desire. I personally like to go for color, since I remember color far better than I do anything else. And maybe that is a slightly deranged way to do it, but that's how I do it. In order to color your essentia filters, you want to grab a file, take the file, stick a label to it, take that label, put the file back, take your jar, and place it on whichever side you want to start out on. There you go. Now it's filtered out to corpus. I have decided that I'm going to start this spectrum on pink, and it will go all the way down to purple, then to black, the gray spectrum, brown spectrum, etc. Obviously, I'm not going to do that organizing on camera, because I love myself, but you can imagine the type of work that goes into that. I'll organize a few of these and then get back to you on progress on other stuff. And there we go, that is the pink to red spectrum. I will need Ira to finish the spectrum and go down the path of the oranges, but until then, that's all the work I'm willing to do for this episode. I will do more on and off camera. You might see the amount of aspects change over time. Now, something that I've been in desperate need, especially ever since I've created this larger wand, is a wand recharge room. The only issue with wand recharge rooms is they are decidedly permanent fixtures due to the way bottling up nodes damages them. Therefore, I think the best way to proceed with this is to only bottle up tainted nodes, and tainted nodes that are not bright, until I have a means of transporting nodes that does not hurt them. So tainted nodes such as these I will collect, and as you can see, this one is just a normal node, it is not bright. And in order to bottle up a node, it is as easy as simply making a giant jar around it. Not joking, that's quite literally the recipe. Oh, out of glass. Be right back. Yes, so I'm continuing that train of thought. You just build a giant jar around the node and you pop it back up. What's great about bottling up these nearby tainted nodes as well is it frees up the ethereal blooms that I have underneath them to keep their taint spread under control. That you put slabbies over the top. And you give it a doot with the wand. And as you can see, bottling it did turn it into a pale node, which means that its recharge rate is halved. It also has quite the substantial Vs cost on your wands. So I'm going to put bottles around a bunch of the other nodes and go back and forth between recharging my wand and picking these back up. This one is already a pale node, so we will see if it survives the jarring process. Because if it turns into a fading node, I'm just going to release it and break it. as fading nodes do not recharge whatsoever anyways. So they are pointless to use for wand recharge rooms. And yeah, as you can see, I no longer have the aspects in my wand to do this into its true form, which is to say a jarred node. So I'm going to walk around, recharge my wand, and come back to you guys with a couple of nodes in a jar. Yeah. See how this became a fading node as soon as it got jarred? I believe the chances of a node being damaged when it becomes jarred is about 80%, if not a little bit more than that. Very, very high chance, essentially. So I'm just going to pop this open and break it. Oh well, a waste of vis, but that's okay. In all honesty, I'm not sure why Thumbcraft implemented a mechanic where you all but have to make a wand recharge room in order to further progress, but then make it so you are effectively punished for moving nodes around, as nodes become significantly damaged if they are moved. They go down one brightness level, which can severely impact how effective it is. It always felt a little bit odd, because it wants you to explore around, but for most of the endgame wands, especially some of the staffs, it is entirely impractical to recharge it solely via exploration. Always just felt like an odd design decision. Okie dokie. 3 nodes gotten with the basic aspects I'll need to keep my wand recharged. Not one of them managed to survive without being damaged, unfortunately, but that is alright. It just means it'll take much longer for my wand to recharge. Now, the biggest issue right now is figuring out where to put the wand recharge room, because once it is set down, you effectively cannot move it again. Now, obviously what you will need to make sure that you can place your nodes down without them ruining everything around your place is node stabilizers, which are cheap-ish to make, but expensive on the aspects. So you'll need 2 blocks of quartz, 2 arcane stone bricks, a niter, a piston, and a gold ingot per. So that's why I'm smelting up this quartz. I'm going to make a few extra node stabilizers for picking up nodes when I'm out on the go, and I happen to have the aspects in my wand. Oh, and also, when you're doing the node stuff, you will want to be wearing your thaumaturgist gear. It will give you a discount when you pop the node in the jar. It'll save you a tiny bit of time running around, that's for sure. Also, in case you're wondering how I'm going to use this when I don't have full sorting, I just pop a jar down whenever I'm in need. So while all that is smelting up, why don't we design the node recharge room? Thinking this corner is going to do nicely for the effect. So what we will have is in the center will be the wand recharge pedestal, and then if all turns out well, 3 tiers of nodes that will recharge it. Let's put the cobblestone down to symbolize where the pedestal will go. Ah, right, that's a little bit close to where the arcane levitator will be going. Maybe we should move that over. What is over here? Yeah, this will be fine, I can move it. And once all this mess is moved, then it'll be much more useful. Yes, so basically, having it on a stepped up, like a tiered system, will allow the pedestal to be able to access every node within the repository, and not just the ones that are in the front row. If you arrange them all neatly in a row, the pedestal will not be able to see the ones that are behind other ones, if that makes any sense at all. So this is the terraced system that you would probably want to use for maximum efficiency. Now obviously I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to have this many nodes, because this is a lot of nodes to have laying around, but it should be useful. You know what? The wand recharge pedestal could do with slightly less space, it's fine. I don't know whether or not I'm going to leave this made out of great wood or if I'm going to change it to concrete or another block. This is just a sketch out of the design for the wand recharge room. I am going to have to put the node stabilizers down somewhere temporarily at least. You know, this might actually look pretty cool if I make it out of concrete, especially because, again, things from Thaumcraft, such as nodes and such, are all very noisy to look at, so... yeah, I'll fill this in with concrete and leave this here. We'll move this actually over to symbolize where the recharge pedestal is going again. There. I have made our first two node stabilizers. Let's put this one here and this one here. Now nodes, while they are on stabilizers, do not perform their bad effects, if that makes sense. So for example, even though this is a tainted node, it will not spread taint fibers around because it's on a stabilizer. In addition, nodes cannot bully each other while they are on these node stabilizers. And for those of you curious, node bullying is a mechanic where nodes that are too close to one another... oh, you're not supposed to be doing that. Uh-oh. You're not supposed to be doing that. Node stabilizers are supposed to prevent you from doing your naughty things. Hold on, I'm gonna go get a ethereal bloom from downstairs. There, this should do for now. See, this is why I prefer hungry nodes when it comes to recharging my wand. I thought that tainted nodes would not do their naughty things while they were on node stabilizers, and allegedly it has to be advanced node stabilizers. So isn't that a surprise? And I cannot pick up and move these nodes out of my base because they'll get damaged again and almost certainly become fading nodes. So looks like in order to use tainted nodes for my recharge room, I have to break out the infusion altar again, and I have to infuse them into advanced stabilizers, so that's going to be a fun and delightful trip. Let me see. Oh, what's this? Catalyzation. Let's get that research while we're out doing this. Oh, are you kidding me? Not only does it make it so that the node does not recharge, it's also an incredibly expensive and unstable infusion. Why did I bother picking up these nodes? This is what misremembering things gets you, fellas. Terrible. I could have sworn that recharge pedestals make it so that the node doesn't do naughty things, but I guess I misremembered and I'm paying for it. This just means I have to go to the Twilight to get my recharge nodes, since nodes in there will almost never be tainted. I'm gonna cook up hella potatoes to soothe my woes. I guess that means when I'm ready to get rid of a node in this area, I should just break it instead of bothering to pick it back up. That sucks. I'll just pull out all the aspects I can from this, fix up my wand, and then, you know, send these nodes to EVDB. At least the node stabilizers aren't wasted. Anyways, I'll leave the ethereal bloom to clean this up while I go get nodes from the Twilight Forest instead and probably get my ass beat by dogs. Actually, wait, before I go to the Twilight Forest, I'm gonna quickly do this little research game. Now, what was that? Oh, oopsie. Doesn't matter. Oh, you can make new nodes. Kinda. Ooh, ouch. But you could make a turbo node. Okay, that's an interesting mechanic. Maybe I will make my own damn nodes once I grow tired of the minuscule teeny weeny itty bitty recharge rate. Let me check to see if there's any growths left behind. Yeah, all over my damn floor. Sorry to be a disappointment. I could have sworn that it functioned like that, I promise. I hate the special ones that turn invisible. At the very least, these interdiction torches I picked up while exploring keep them out. Yeah, that's right, you can't get me. Neener neener. Or whatever it is. What do the kids say these days? Back in my day, it used to be na 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 na. I miss you, Piggy Backpack, but admittedly, the Zombie Pigman backpack is pretty sweet. Let's pack up this, well, no, actually, there might be better nodes. You don't want to pick up ones with with too small of amount of aspects, because then they won't be able to, well, they just won't have very much to recharge. It'll recharge a single point and your wand will suck it up. Oh, this one's great. It's got a lot of different aspects in it. I don't quite have the aspects of my wand to pick it up. However, I will jar it for later. That over there is a hungry node, so we want to avoid that. The longer a hungry node goes on, the more obvious where it is, considering you can in fact see the particles being sucked up into it. I do know how to wrangle hungry nodes, but it's really, really hard. It involves a wand with the exchange focus attached, a lot of obsidian, and a lot of glass in your inventory. And a really, really quick hand. Because the node will break the glass around it very, very quickly, so you have to basically be right on top of it. Oh, good, good. This one has Ordo Impredatio. Choose I could pack this up as well. Actually, I forgot to mark down that jarred node on my map. I'll go back and do that off camera really quick. Okie dokie. Still don't quite have enough aspects of my wand to jar these up, but I will pretty soon. Okay. Wand fully refilled, so let's pack up this node to go, first off. Ooh, dog. Where are you? Don't come any closer. Ooh. Nope, that's fine. My node. You cannot have it. Let us delete that waypoint. Now, Ordo Impredatio. So I don't need the big 2 anymore. Wand refilled. Let's get this node. And then I think after that, what other do we need? Ordo Impredatio, Aqua Impredatio, Terra. Oh, we need Ignis, and then that'll be our last node. This one's pale, so it would not survive jarring. Are there any other Ignis nodes nearby? What type of node is this one again? Ooh, bright. I'll take it. Yeah. Let us plunk down the jar. Now, technically I'm a little averse to picking up bright nodes because they will get damaged down to normal ones. But you do with what you got. For whatever reason, nodes that are not air are kind of rare in this area. Like, air nodes are the most common node that I have run across while going around scanning stuff. But it is what it is. You know, I think if you actually jar a fading node, there's a chance it'll just eat your Vs and straight up vanish. Like, there'll just be a jar that appears in midair. I haven't tried it because the operation, obviously, to turn nodes into jarred nodes is expensive, and I don't really feel like having to run around wasting Vis in my wand. But Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if you try and jar a fading node, it will just die. Which is why I break them on principle no matter how large they are, because they're worse than useless. I have to go do the progression of the Twilight Forest one of these days so that I can actually go into the Fire Swamp and get a hold of all the nodes that are in there as well, because I'm pretty sure I'll find stuff that isn't air nodes in the Fire Swamp, right? I hate these dogs, man. Leave me alone! I'm getting nodes! Terrible beasts. For whatever reason, all the wolves that spawn in the Twilight Forest, 100% of them turn into the evil dogs. I guess it's to prevent you from taming wolves and then charging every single boss with 10 quintillion pet dogs. But in the long run, it's kind of impractical, because now you've got all these turbo mega dogs just running around. How much fucking health do you have? Good lord. Oh, better put this out before it starts causing colossal lag. Hello? Hello?
There you are.
Did you guys see that? I could have never mind, it's not important. I'm sure it was just a result of the isolation. Hang out alone long enough on a tainted world, you're bound to go a little bit crazy, right? Yeah. That's it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing going on. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just keep hunting nodes. How about we, pick up this jar and get the hell out of here, eh? Whatever the hell that was, I do not want to tussle with that anymore. Or, consider its implications, or really think about it at all, even a little bit. So, off we fuck. Honestly, I sincerely hope I wasn't the only one that saw that. That was, extremely fucked, and I hope I do not experience it, more than once, or really ever again. At the very least, we have our jars, and jars of nodes that will not fuck up our base. So let's slap down our new nodes, and let me check on their health really quick. Yeah, both pale, that's okay. Pull out another node stabilizer. Ooba doopa. Okie dokie. Now I can just recharge my wand, and because they are pale, their recharge rate is going to be dog shit. I think they're all pale. Oh, that one became normal. Okay. Yeah, their recharge rate's going to be total dog shit, but that doesn't mean I still can't make use of them. There we go. Rudimentary recharge room. I'm going to move this ethereal bloom now that it's done its job. Let's slap this bloom right down here. Because this little tainted island has been bothering me for some time. Boop. There we go. I need to make more blooms. I swear, like, every time I set down some blooms, I'm just like, yay, I'm done! And then I see a big gap between the two, then I'm just like, ah, fuck. I'm always in need of more blooms. Forever, I swear. So, with our new rudimentary wand recharge room, it lacks the pedestal obviously, but that is not necessary unless you want to AFK recharge, which we do not have enough resources to do at the moment anyways. I'm thinking I need to do some Twilight Forest progression, because I really, really want to get a hold of the nodes that are in the areas I cannot reach. I also want to unblock the areas I cannot explore, all that stuff, because Twilight Forest hard enforces its progression. And when I say hard enforces, I mean it fucking enforces it. If you so much as look sideways at the progression, it's going to be like, we're gonna throw acid rain on you now. LOL. Which is, not ideal. So I'm going to throw on my battle clothes, because we are not going to be node hunting or in need of any of that fun stuff. Put all this away. Now, what will I need? I will bring an ender pearl just in case. Let's bring a potion of strength. Oh, a splash potion of harming might be useful. I don't need water breathing. Healing will be useful for fighting, especially for some of the mobs. Don't need fire resistance. Regeneration will be good. It's nice to be able to put these stupid potions to work at least. I mean, all they've been doing is clogging up my inventory, so good to have a use for them. Strength. I'm gonna put the harming potions away because of the way the refill hand thing works. I'm pretty sure I could get hurt if I use the splash pots wrong. And I'm going to make, 1, 2, 3, a diamond axe to attack with. Oh, I should probably make better food as well. Give me a moment to do that. Alright, loaded baked potato made. It's not the best food I can make, but it is the only one I can make a full stack of right now. We're going up against the Lich next, if I remember my progression right. I do believe it is the Lich. Do I have anything I could use? Yeah, sure. Throw that shit on there, why not? Yeah, the Lich. The Lich might be our first opportunity to die. So I'm a little bit scared, but you can't get anywhere if you never take a risk. Hopefully I don't die. It'd be my preference to not die. But there's not much you can do if you do die. And I mean, it's not like this is hardcore mode or anything. I will come back, it's just, you know, I prefer not to die. It's not comfortable. Not a big fan of it. Now, thankfully, there is a Lich Tower literally right there. It's not fully loaded in, so you can even see through the walls a little bit. And if I have my facts down correctly, we should be able to just go right on in. I can already hear bitches inside. These wizard towers, or lich towers, or whatever you want to call them, are also pretty decent in terms of shit to collect. These are some weird looking stone bricks. Maybe Wyla is, these are maze stone bricks or whatever, and Wyla's misreading them or something. Ouch. Right, and I forgot these can also be turbo skeletons. Special mobs and everything. Thank God my my wizard blast is really good. I think there's a spawner up there. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you so little? What the fuck? That was a tiny little itty bitty baby man. Oh, is this a maze? Fuck your maze. Fuck your life. Bing bong. Yeah, there's definitely a spawner up there. Well, that's why I took the spell in the first place. Woo! I have to go back to that dungeon that I made the spell for specifically. It'd be a good idea to go back and do the thing that I told- What the fuck? Why are you green? Yo, that bitch was green! And he poisoned me real good. Let me just, that's what this is for. Well, that did, like, a little, I guess. Yeah, you know, I'm doing fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all good. Yeah, actually, let's cast our light spell all the way up there if we can manage it. I love breaking progression of mods with other mods. Oh, that was surprising. Whoa! Whoa! Where the what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh. The little guy was like all over the place. Alright, get fucked. Oh man, the Lich is not even gonna know what hit him. There he is, right there. So we're getting very close to his ass kicking, courtesy of me. Get us some juicy strength. And let's fight the Lich. Oh shit, the Wizard Obliterator spell just melts his shields. That's awesome. Yeah, get fucked, old man. You sold your soul for immortality, big whoop. I'm coming to kick your ass personally. Yeah, get fucked, bitch. That was easy as hell. Alright, so that was the Lich fight. As you can see, it's not really a big deal. Actually, technically easier than the Naga. Because the Naga at least has this big arena that it can use to cut you off and circle around you. Whereas the Lich doesn't really do a whole lot. He just kind of floats in the middle of his arena. I didn't even need to break it to my loaded baked potatoes. That's how easy it was. What else was I gonna do today? If I hit up that dungeon, it's definitely gonna take up the rest of the episode, and I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I'll do that next episode. Relegate myself to dungeon crawling for at least an episode or two. Maybe I'll build another island. Treat you guys with another time lapse and such like that. But I think I am all out of time for the rest of the day. So, with that, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, why not like, subscribe, share it with your friends, leave a comment if you want, and next episode, we will probably be stationing another island in this direction. So, with that, my name has been Warden, and I am signing off for tonight. Have a good evening, everybody.